Hey, you guys. Welcome to Kinky Infusions. We're so happy that you guys are here. Kinky Infusions is exploring the deep conversation of sex, the fun, the naughty, the wet, and the wild, and all in between. Expect to get uncomfortable because that's exactly where we want you to be. And here I have my beautiful co host with me, Lunar Dream. Hey, girly, how are you?
Hi Jay, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, girl. I hope you guys bought y'all dildos, y'all towels, because we're gonna be slipping and sliding in here, okay? So we are going to get into some fun questions that I am going to be asking Lunar Dream, and I'm going to be getting her answers to all of these questions, and we'll see where tonight takes us. Are y'all ready? All right, so let's get right into it. The first question that I have for you here is: do you like or would you like your hair pulled during sex?
Yes. Not too hard, but yes. Especially in like the doggy position. I like that. Like
Yeah,
if I have like a ponytail or like make my hair into a ponytail. I like that.
yeah.
What about
Okay.
you?
I feel that. I definitely feel that. I'm not really too good on like pulling my hair. I feel like I'm more so on like putting your arms around my neck. It just makes me
Yeah.
feel like you have more control, and it makes me feel like I'm like a hostage or something.
I think we
Yeah.
I think we talked about that, like both of us like kind of being dominated. So
I do. I love being dominated because I want you to be the man and I want to feel like your strength when you do stuff
exactly.
like that. Yeah, just grab that pull, period tease. I feel you on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want it to be too hard where it's like uncomfortable because that's just going to
Yeah,
distract me from like what's going on. But
exactly. And child, unless you plan on wetting it back up again, you better not mess it up. Yeah. For real. I'm ready, but my phone charging, Amazon charger glitching. That is so funny. Hey, honey. So the next question that I have for you here is: what is the strangest or hottest sex dream you ever had?
um hmm. I know I've definitely had some, but I'm trying to think if an example is coming to mind. I've had a dream where I was like in this like waterfall scene, like in a jungle kind of thing. And there was like a man and a woman there and me, and they were just like all their attention was on me kind of thing. That was nice.
Okay. I'm definitely feeling that for sure.
Do you have
Cause
one that comes to mind?
I feel like the one that I would have in mind for sure, which is so funny. I feel like the one that comes to mind is more so of like walking into somewhere that, because I told y'all before, like I like doing like having sex in places that I'm not supposed to have sex or something. So if I was to like walk into like my husband's parents' house or something, or if I was to walk into like let me not go too far, but and all of a sudden like everyone was there but it just like turned into like an Amazon out of nowhere, and like no one was really able to just see us, and we was just like going at it right there like in the living room, like invisible in a way but not invisible, like yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. I'm crazy as heck when it comes to it too. If I was invisible and me and my husband was having sex, I would be the type to, especially if they couldn't feel me, if no one in like the room or anything could feel me, child, I'll be the type to probably like put my foot on top of somebody's head. Like like yeah, you don't even know what's going on.
That would be
Because
so
that would
cool if you're invisible. Like you could do so much.
child, just imagine if you like, I would hate it. My God, I would hate it. Imagine if you had like somebody that you was with and they can turn invisible and they can turn other people invisible. Imagine if like they had like a secret fetish or something like that and they would like bring other women home and like have sex with them while you're like doing homework or something and it turned them on. Can you believe the nonsense? Like that would be wild, child. That would be wild. Mm-mm. Okay, so This next question here is, if a stranger were to offer you money to sleep with your lover, how much money would you need for you to agree?
Like in front of them, is that what you mean?
I don't think it's in front of them. I think it's more so for them to go off and have sex.
Wait, to offer, can you read it again? For to offer me
Yeah.
money to,
So the question is, if a stranger were to offer you money to sleep with your lover, how much would you need to be able to agree?
but if it's my own lover, isn't that like who I'm with? So wouldn't I do it for free?
No, if a
Offered me money to
stranger,
sleep with them?
no, if a stranger came up to you and said, "Hey, how much money can I pay you to have sex with your boyfriend?"
Yeah, like none. Free. Like I don't understand the question. Why would I need to be paid? I'm gonna do it anyway.
No, you're not doing it. If a
Oh,
stranger
they're
came up,
doing, I'm
they're gonna
sorry.
do
I'm
it.
sorry. I get it.
Yeah. They're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'd say a lot. What about you? You're married, so what's your answer?
Child, my answer, they couldn't pay me. I'm sorry, they couldn't pay me. Hell, fuck no, because I wouldn't look at you the same. That's just me though. I just wouldn't look at you the same. Like I don't know how many like scrubs of like baking soda I'm gonna have to put all over your body, including your mouth. Like I don't know. I don't know if you. I don't know if I could do that, child. I don't know if I
What
can do
about
it.
like $1 million? You doing
A
it for
million
that?
dollars,
Yeah.
we would have to be. No, I don't think I can. I mean, I understand, you know what I'm saying, but I just don't know. And if it was something like that, I just don't think I can. I don't think I can. Because I want to know what the hell is happening. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm gonna be mad, I'm gonna be even madder if I was to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be mad if I was to see like my husband having sex with someone else and see like his facial expressions like go into like really enjoying it. I'm gonna want to throw something at them. Like I'm not even playing. I'm gonna be something. I'm gonna throw a tantrum. So I don't think I can do it. Even if I'm not there, I don't think I can do it. And money isn't gonna help. So I don't know about that, child.
I like what
Yeah.
Fabi said.
What'd she say?
I'll take the money as long as he used protection.
I understand. I really, really do. And I don't even blame you, Fabi, because honestly, it's not like to say my husband's just gonna like fall in love with this person, you know what I'm saying? Hon, if he wraps up, then I'll take the money too. I don't blame you, wifey. Like, y'all are so annoying. But nah, I feel it. I feel it. $1 million for a one night sleep or whatever, I would think it'll be set up. I wouldn't even do it. I know that Supreme would think that he'll be getting set up for sure because he'll be like, "You want me to?" He probably gonna be like, Supreme probably gonna think like, "Oh, she just want to see if I would actually do it or whatever. My wife has been faithful to me. Now she want to see if I'm gonna be faithful to her." That is so funny, child. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I mean, for $1 million, yeah, you better wrap up for real. And
Okay,
it better be, if y'all do it, it better be one time. And I'm talking about one time. And I need to pick the time limit. And I say 30 minutes, and that's it. And that's it.
oh my god.
And if you're paying me, I get to pick like, well, I guess if they're paying you, then they get to do whatever they want to do, right? What if they're going for the whole freaking night? I don't like that. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
like
like
that at
that.
all.
I
If
feel
they're going
like
for
I
the
would
whole
have to
night.
be
So
I
if
would,
you like wake up sleeping with her, are you gonna be holding her? Oh nah, nah. $1 million ain't gonna satisfy me. I'm
I feel
sorry.
like I would only do it if I was like involved, like threesome situation. I wouldn't like just, want him to go off with that person. But if I'm there, then I'll take the money.
Goodness. But what if they say that they have to leave and go do what they do and she'll bring them back in the morning?
I don't know. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let me see what they saying. So Supreme said, just joking. Miss Supreme said, one and done, and I'm watching. LOL. And I don't blame you, sure. I
Honey.
mean, he already cheating for free. What? That is so crazy. What Honey said, I'm taking the money and offering a subscription package. Child! Honey. Oh my God, honey. But what if, like, honey, you have to think, like, what if that was like your man for real, for real? Like the person you want to have kids with and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Damo, I do you. And I was thinking the same thing. What did Damo say? Damo said, "Oh, we meet again. That's so funny. Okay. Subscription packages. Yeah. Okay. So let me read you this next question. So this question here is, what's the most satisfying way for you to orgasm? Oral, hand, or sex? I think I read this one before, right?
I asked you that question last
Oh,
time, I think, but I'll answer it.
okay.
The most would be like for me. Okay, well, just to answer the question, I don't know. It's honestly kind of tied, but I guess I would say oral. But I was gonna say the absolute most would be like multiple stimulations at once. So like if you're using your mouth and your fingers, or like a vibrator and sex at the same time, like that kind of like the combination of different.
hmm
Yeah,
I feel that. Yeah. I definitely feel that because I think, yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with you for sure. I like the feeling of like multiple orgasms at once. Yeah.
yeah.
I think, yeah, that's a definite yeah. Okay. So this next question here is oh no, I think I already seen that one before. Okay, so would you rather cuddle post sex or jump in? Oh no. Sorry, y'all. Okay. If your lover had handcuffs to them, what would you do? What are these questions coming from, child? Let
These
me
are
flip all of
some of the
these.
ones I asked you last
I think
time. I
so.
remember.
Okay. So this one here is, if you were to swing with another couple that you knew, which couple would you choose? I think I asked you that before.
Mm-hmm. Because we got into like we wouldn't want to do it with someone we knew, but that's when we start the celebrity conversation.
I thought about that too. Okay. Which one of your friends would you have a threesome with? I think I asked you that one too.
Maybe the cards got like
Mixed up?
flipped back to
Okay.
the beginning.
Which movie star, one male and one female, do you find most attractive? I think I've seen that one before.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let me see if I
Describe
remember.
something sexual or erotic that you've done to someone else, but you wouldn't do to your current level. I think I read that one before. What the fuck? I might as well come up with my own damn questions at this point,
I
child.
know, and I
Okay,
feel like you
so,
can too. You can think so fast on the spot.
all right. If any, name one of your lover's friends that you fantasized about while you was having sex with your lover. Ooh.
I
This is the type of
what?
question that would get you in trouble, child. I
Right.
ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah.
I
So if
actually
any,
can. I've
mhm,
actually never done that, honestly,
I've
but that's
never done it
funny.
either. And I think what was it? I think this same question was asked in Crystal's live
Oh,
before.
really?
Someone had said something of that nature where she was saying, have you ever like had sex with the person that you're with and thought about someone else? That's basically what she was saying. So have y'all ever done that? Like, have you been having sex with the person that you're with and like was thinking of someone else and actually like got an orgasm off thinking about them? Ooh, child, that is something serious for real. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
It is because like I'll take both of y'all. Who is this? Wow. Fishy things is like, what is going on here? Yeah, you done walked into it, honey. You definitely walked into it. So this next question I have for you here is, what were you thinking the first time? Oh no. Damn it. I need to mix all these cards up. Describe a sex scene from a movie you would like to recreate with your lover.
Okay, we're going through all the Marvel shows, and we were watching Jessica Jones, and there's a part where Luke Cage like picks her up and like fucks her against the wall. I want to do that. That looked fun.
Yeah, I've always thought of stuff like that. I've always been in love with like, okay, so for example, right? Have you seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I know what movie you're talking about, but I feel like not really. So that's another one I need to
What?
I know, it's such a popular movie.
Oh gosh. All right. So family in the chat. Have y'all seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith? You see the way that Mr. and Mrs. Smith is the movie? Like that's like me all day in my mind. Okay? Like that's the type of stuff that I like. And that's where I would want to like get into. Mhm.
Give me an example, like,
Okay,
of a
so in
scene.
all right, so in the scene, so I'll probably have to tell you a little bit about it. So Mr. and Mrs. Smith, both of them are pretty much like undercover agents or whatever, and they're both like trained to kill or whatever. And they end up getting hired to kill each other, and they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So they end up finding out technically that the both of them like are undercover agents or whatever, and they're secretly trying to kill each other, and they start like feeling uncomfortable around each other and type shit. Like at one point they're at the dinner table and they feel like he felt like she was trying to poison him and all type of stuff. And that's kind of when everything kind of went haywire. You know what I'm saying? So at one point they was at home and they were like they had guns and they was trying to hide in the spot, and it just turned into like a sex scene basically. You know what I'm saying? Like it just turned into like I thought I killed you, I almost killed you, and you know that it just turned into a whole like sex scene, and it was like yeah. And I love the way that what's her name what's her name Angela, what's her name.
Angelina Jolie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I love the roles that she played. All the roles that she played are the roles that I like. I ain't even gonna hold you. Cause she comes off in this like really mysterious, really strong, but really like sexual type of woman. You know what I'm saying? And I love
Mhm.
that shit.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Cause that gives like sex anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, like Damo said, real rough, real passionate. Yes, yes, yeah. Period. Yeah. All right, so the next question I have for you over here is, have you noticed anyone checking out your lover lately? Did you get jealous or turned on?
I feel like we don't go out enough. But, not really, but I feel like if it was a it depends, like, what the situation was. If it was, like, kinda if it was at, like, say, like, a small, like, party gathering, I feel like I would get jealous. But if we're, like, at the gym or something, I'd be like, "Whatever," if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense because I feel like somebody at a party is someone that's possibly able to be around again.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I would not want someone that can easily be around again or someone that you will possibly even see again, knowing that they was checking you out, knowing that I seen that they was checking you out and you about to be around them again. Oh hell no. They
Yeah.
better they better go to Mars. I don't know where they about to go, but they better get up out of here. They better go over to Corey and get in outer space because you're not about to be around my area, child. Hell no. I'm sorry, but no, thank you. Okay.
I agree.
So this
Uh,
next question. Mhm.
I was gonna ask you a question that I had on here.
Mhm.
What president or political leader do you find most sexually attractive?
Uh, honestly, none of them, but let me think. Mm,
Same.
yeah, like honestly, none of them. I can't really think of any of them. If I was to say, I would probably have to say a political leader. Yeah, kind of like none of them. If I was to, ugh. Yeah. Maybe didn't The Rock run for like mayor of California at
I
one
think
time?
so. Yeah, I think
Okay,
he did.
I would just say him just for the heck of it, but he's
Okay.
not even all that attractive to me, but he's better than everyone else. That's what I can say.
I know, what the hell.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, okay. I think women in pantsuits are very or are really kind of sexy. Yeah, I honestly think that too. Yeah, like how like lawyers can be and stuff. It makes you feel like you want to take them out of their professionalism to see what they can do almost, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't blame you on that. Yeah. I remember, child. I'm so funny. When I was in court over the week, I did when I was sitting there and there wasn't like anything going on, like there was doing like breaks in between every like 2 to 3 hours. I did like it did come across my mind randomly. Like, what if I was to like have sex in here, like on the counter on the table where like, yeah, child, yeah, okay.
So basically, I know like what's always on your mind, no matter what.
Oh, girl, yeah, I'm one of them. I think about sex all the time. Like, I can be sitting I can be talking to someone and all of a sudden my mind just like goes somewhere else.
Yeah,
I think about like 100 things in less than 5 minutes. Like more than 100 things in less than 5 minutes, honestly. My mind goes to so many different things. But when I get onto sex, I feel like my mind kind of just freezes and I be like right there. And it don't even be the same thing. It'd be like I play a whole like movie in my head. I'm not even gonna hold you. It'd be a whole movie going on, girl. So when you ask me a question, I'm sitting there looking at you like, can you repeat that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so what is the best sex you recall having with your current lover? Where were you? What position? What made it so good?
Um, hmm. That's a good question. It's hard to think of like just one time, but I'd say maybe like being on vacation. We were staying in this like villa with like a pool outside with like a really nice view. I'd say all the times out there was probably the best just because of like the location. I don't know, that kind of enhanced everything. And also,
Mm.
fun fact, there was these people that kept coming to like see if we needed anything, like whatever, like basically like butlers or whatever I'd say. And one time we were like on the balcony having sex and they pulled up in their little golf cart and like they could see us like from the side and we were like, oh shit. and but yeah, I kind of liked that.
Yeah, I believe it. Candy is so funny. Candy K. Yeah, it's gonna get hot in here, babes. It's gonna get hot in here. But I appreciate you, love. Fishy Thing said, "Dang, Jay, you bringing the heat with these questions." Oh yeah, I told you how to bring y'all towel because it's gonna get hot. Mm-hmm. Damo say, "Vacation sex definitely top tier. Just tear the room up." LOL. Yeah. Definitely got to tear the room up. It wouldn't be a vacation if you wasn't messing it up. And plus, the workers got to have something to clean up, or they just gonna be like lily gagging around waiting for their time to go off. Yeah, they needed to get busy. All right. So, what's the sexiest outfit you've ever seen your lover in?
um Outfit, I can't really think of an outfit. I guess just being shirtless. I don't know.
Hmm.
Do you have an answer for that one?
Um, I think I feel like I like to see him in like
The glasses.
oh no. Oh yes, girl. I'm not even gonna hold you. Oh yes. Like that I ain't even gonna hold you. Child. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know. I think it's just because it just gives off this role play vibe and it makes him look like it just makes him look a little it makes him look okay. It makes him look like he works in the library. So it makes me automatically think like I want to do something you're not supposed to do because you look like you're at work. You know what I'm saying? And you look
Yeah.
like you're in a place where you have to be quiet and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And it makes me want to just get loud. So yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the next thing. So do you already have your story pulled up?
Yeah. Actually, give me 2 seconds. My
Okay.
laptop likes to log itself out every 5 minutes.
Tease is over there cracking up. Yeah, girl, I would have definitely taken the money too. That would be me mad as hell. Oh, yeah, child. What? Please. Yeah. I don't even know about that. That's for real. But yeah, y'all. So I feel like it's so when I found out like how some people can hold on, wait, what is this? Picking up the glasses. Yes. You're so funny. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I don't know what it is when it comes to the glasses. It just turns me on, and I like to call him Professor. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So you have it pulled up.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
ready. Okay. So we're gonna do another story just like last week on the Reddit thread, Am I the Asshole? And let us know in the chat what you think of this story, if this person is an asshole or not, or if the other person in question is. So the headline is, Am I the asshole for making my boyfriend call me grandma in bed? Okay, I'm just going to get right to it. My boyfriend likes to be called daddy in bed while we're being intimate. I've obliged to this request, but it's starting to creep me out, and I've decided I don't want to do it anymore. He's not happy with this and insists it has nothing to do with the connotation of the word. He just simply enjoys hearing me say it. Since he wasn't budging on the issue, I told him I'd like for him to call me grandma in bed as a compromise. He didn't like this option and said it was giving him visuals he would prefer not to have. In parentheses, like, okay, join the fucking club. Anyway, the last time he tried to initiate intimacy with me, I started to refer to myself as grandma in the third person. Do you like when grandma does that, etc.? And he flew off the handle, said I ruined the mood, made him feel gross, and I was being ridiculous. I think I proved my point, but he thinks I'm being an asshole. So am I?
Mm, honestly, I don't think that she's being an asshole. That's what I would have to say. Wait, am I allowed to laugh? Yeah, you're definitely allowed to laugh because, child, yeah, I don't think that she's being an asshole at all. I think that they definitely, I feel like he kind of is being a little bit selfish. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, as far as when that story like is, I feel like he's being kind of selfish. So I don't blame her for doing that, but I feel like she's probably also over the relationship if she's like kind of doing all of that. And
Yeah,
if that's
right.
the case, then they probably just need to go ahead and go their separate ways. But what do you think about it?
I don't think she's an asshole, but I I don't know. I think she's like doing too much with the grandma thing, but like I don't think there's anything wrong with him wanting to be called daddy, but if she doesn't like it, I don't know, they got to come to a compromise on that, I guess. Like I feel like all these stories is like people being incompatible to the point where they can't like see eye to eye on stupid stuff.
Hmm. So Damo was saying she's not being an asshole, just petty, but do gotta respect if she doesn't like it though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely agree because just because you want to be like, why? So what is it about it that turns you on about being called daddy? Is like, did your ex girlfriend call you daddy and you want to remember that by being called daddy? Like, what I would want to know, like, why do you always want to be called daddy, especially if you're not even all that tall? Like, and if you want to be called, honestly, I can call someone daddy while we having sex. I honestly can, and you don't even have to ask me because of how you're treating me and how you're making me
same,
feel and all the
same.
strongness off of it. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like I shouldn't call you daddy because you're probably like laying on top of me and I'm just looking at the ceiling and you're over here making all these noises, like getting all like, I don't want to call you daddy. I would probably, yeah. At that point, I think that's exactly what happened. I think that's why she was calling herself grandma because she must be a grandma for you to be doing her like that. Yeah. So Fishy Things was saying, not an asshole. I would love that because it's hilarious, but humor turns me on. That is funny. I've never heard of anyone that says humor turns me on. I've never heard that before, but that is so interesting. Mm-hmm. So let me
Supreme
see.
said, "Are we against it?" No, I'm not against it.
Damo said, what about Poppy? I wouldn't mind that suggestion. I wouldn't mind that suggestion either. Mm-hmm. Right, I get it. And Supreme said, I don't have to be called that though. It's not a requirement. Mm-hmm. Yep, I have for 9 years.
Grandma is weird
Child.
AF.
Yeah, grandma is weird as fuck. Like, what? Are you serious right now? Yeah. So Char said, yeah, it is. If you really think about it, where is it coming from is nasty.
Fishy things,
Fishy
but
things.
what if like your girl calls you that, you still don't like it? Like the mother of your children.
I don't like being called daddy because it's literally a dad. And that's the last thing I want to think about in bed. In fact, that I'm a parent, the fact that I'm a parent, I understand. I definitely do. I get that. But I feel like nah, I definitely get that, but it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference because when I'm talking to my dad, I be like, "Hey, daddy." You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying daddy, I'm like saying it different. It's two different tones. You know what I'm saying? It's two different tones, so it means two different things. I'm not gonna use the same tone that I actually speak to my dad when I say daddy to in bed when I say daddy. It's two different tones. So to me,
Yeah.
it's two different things. Yeah. What about calling a man the master of the universe? What? You must be out of your mind. I'm not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm not going to call you the master of the universe in bed. You're the master of the universe. Like, just imagine, like, me really, like, oh my God, the master of the universe. Like, I can't imagine it. I can't. I just can't. Every day, call me your Lord and Savior, the winner of your soul. Wow, that's a good thing for a video game. I could see that in like Monaco back. Is that how you say that game? When they be like finish her or finish him. That could be what they say. Call me your Lord and Savior and winning of your soul. And then they'll do they finish a move. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
The mother of my children is in prison and she ain't getting the D no matter what she call me. Ooh. Ooh, child. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. You're good at imagination, Jay. Oh, thank you. I really am. I ain't even gonna hold you. I really, really am. I don't know where it be coming from, but it be coming from somewhere, child. It'll just be there. I honestly feel like everyone is good at imagining things. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like certain people know how to describe it out of their mouth and some people don't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like that's
Yeah.
all that it really is. That's just kind of the difference between it because I feel like everyone can kind of see things differently, but at the same time, not. I feel like I'm really, really visual. So I feel like if we were to be talked to the same way and I was to imagine something and you was to imagine something, my imagination would be 10 times more impactful because of how like creative it would be all in my mind. Child. I'll be
I
having
think
a lot
that
going on.
I think I'm really creative too. I'm just not as good at like voicing it, I guess, like explaining
Yeah.
stuff, but I'm good at
Mm-hmm.
writing it down. Like
Yeah. I feel
for
that for
whatever
sure.
reason that is. I've always been that way. Like I've always been like bad at public speaking and things like that, but I wrote a book, so I definitely have that side. It's just it's like stuck in there and I can't explain it to people if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I definitely get that. I would probably start laughing if she called me master of the universe. I would be laughing too, but that would be something that um fishy things will probably want to hear because it'll make him laugh since that turns him on. Yeah. Let me see. Des says, same here. Being called Poppy is getting old. Oh, it gets old eventually. Yeah. Usher has a song, Daddy's Home. Yeah. Yeah, Daddy's Home. Yeah. Yeah, I think daddy is okay, but I don't know. For me, I say like I like saying baby. Like it's just like it comes out like effortlessly when I say it,
Yeah.
like when I say baby, when I'm like doing it. I don't think of saying daddy. I really, really don't. That I don't say that. I feel like if I was to say that, it would probably be to someone that like I'm only just like sleeping with or messing with. It wouldn't be anything serious because I feel like when I'm really like with someone for real, I'll be saying like baby over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I'll say baby or babe or you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. But I can't imagine myself actually saying daddy for real unless I was
Really?
probably doing it. Yeah. No,
I say it sometimes.
I can, but not like when you're really like when you're really and I feel like my mind is just gone, I instantly go to baby. Like daddy is just kind of out of the picture. Like
Okay.
just like automatically speaking and not even thinking, I will say baby. Yeah. When I'm thinking and I'm wanting to be like sexual in that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to think, hey, what's going on, girly? J Essentials. Hey, welcome to the sex room. You can basically call it where we're talking about all things sex love. So If you're uncomfortable here, that's exactly where we want you to be. And if this is too much, honey, just make sure you bring your towel. That's all. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. So, we are definitely going to get into something. So, let me see what time it is. We can actually, I kind of want to be able to do some more stuff before we get into that for real.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to like ask the chat more questions. I'm just thinking how to go about
Yeah.
it.
So, what would you guys do if you had a situation like this? If you were to come home and you left your spouse at home or your lover or whoever it was, ask them in something. All right, well, this is a question for y'all. If you was to come home and you left your spouse or your lover at home when he went to work and you came home from work and you seen that there was just everything just seemed to be out of order. You know what I'm saying? Like the couch seemed to be all messed up. The the it just seemed like when you walked in the kitchen there was like two like plates there instead of one. You know what I'm saying? It just looks like someone else has been there and there's not supposed to be anyone else there. There's no kids there, no nothing there. And you start hearing like some noises upstairs. What would be your first like thought in your mind, and what would be the first thing that you'll do?
I'm
Like, you're
grabbing my
just coming
gun.
home, you're grabbing your gun. I don't even believe I believe you. No, she's not a dancer.
Who, me?
Yeah,
No.
somebody broke in the house. That'll be your first thought
Right.
on the hood of the car. What do you mean on the hood of the car? I hope you're not talking about they gonna be on the hood of the car. I hope you're not gonna run them over, child. That would be so funny. But nah. Yeah, so if you walked into the house and you came home from work and the couch was all messed up, like I'm talking about the pillows was like on the floor and it just looks like all type of you don't know what the heck happened there, but it looked like something happened there and you walked into the kitchen like you normally probably do and there was two dinner plates and like the food was finished and it just looks like it's just been left there and you just start hearing like noises from upstairs, knowing that your spouse or your lover is supposed to be home alone. What would be the first thing that you'll do?
I definitely like would think like Supreme, like what if somebody broke in the house? Because I would want to think that first before I think my person's like cheating on me.
I would want to think that when I see the living room, when I see that it's messed up, that's going to definitely be my first thought that someone probably broke into the house. But when I walk into the kitchen and I see that there's two plates there, when I know that there should be one, instantly I'm gonna think somebody else is here. Someone that's not supposed to be here is here. And then I'm hearing noises from upstairs when I already had that in my mind. Yeah. My wife ain't crazy enough to cheat in our damn house. I don't even blame you, child. I don't even blame you because that happens a lot. Y'all, yeah, I know y'all be hearing stuff like that. I remember this one guy. He was really cool. He had actually told me that story before. How he had came home early from work one time and he wanted to surprise his girlfriend at the time to like just spend the rest of the day with her or whatever. And when he came home, and he, oh my gosh, I didn't even gonna hold you. He has a really, really bad temper. When I first met him, I met him because of his temper. You know what I'm saying? Like I met him because child, so I was at work and he was working at the same place that I was working at. And there I had a manager who was one of those managers when they come around, you want to make sure that everything is how it's supposed to be because they be like popping off and they be doing the most. And you know how you have some managers where you can like kind of like you just want to do what you want to do because they're a manager, but you can still slack and have a good time and talk with them. And the other one, you're just like, "Ugh, let me just hurry up and probably do what I gotta do, child, because I don't want to hear what the hell they have to say." He was like over there at the time. And the guy, he got so freaking frustrated and so pissed he started going like when I say going the fuck off, child, I'm talking about going the fuck off. I was like, who the hell is this going off on the manager like that? And this man don't play. I when I seen him for the first time, I was like, "Who the heck is this? This guy got balls. What the hell?" Like I'm talking about was child. I'm talking about I when I say I don't think I ever actually met too many people in my life that I can actually say know how to go from 0 to 100 for real. You know, people obviously have that way in them to want to go to 0 to 100, but honestly, majority of the people that I've met in my life, even me, go from like 0 to 15 to 20 and it just starts to
Yeah.
rev, but it's not an actual 0 to 100. This guy, I kid you not, this guy is the definition of 0 to 100 real quick, and I'm not playing. Like, his attitude is crazy. I'd be like, dang, you probably need to go to therapy, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of them. And when he told me the story of how he had came home early to go and be with his girlfriend, and he walked into the bedroom and seen that they was literally having sex in the bed, in their bed. You know what I'm saying? Like this man was literally sleeping in this bed this morning before he went to work and came home to see someone else doing everything. Just imagine. He was so pissed. I thought he was gonna go to jail. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I was like, dang, this is probably about to be the last time I ever see you, child. But nah, he ended up kicking her out, kicking the dude out, and just like moving on with his life. I was like, wow, I'm surprised.
I
I'm
wonder how he
surprised.
held that together. Most people would not react, like, calmly to that.
You know what I'm saying? Most people really, really wouldn't react calmly to that, especially him. Like, if you really understand the type of guy that I'm talking about, I'm not even playing when I say that I know a lot of people that know how to catch an attitude and get mad, but it's not a 0 to 100 type of thing. It's more of a build up type of thing, or you probably been dealing with this person that pissed you off and now you're just freaking fed up. No, you could be a stranger and this guy will go from 0 to 100 really quick. I'm not even playing, but mm-mm. So, hey, coach. Coach was saying I knew someone who was unalived because he was what is that? Forza, huh? What is that?
Fornicating.
Fornicating. The hubby came home. Are you saying like this? What is that? Having sex?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, they were unalived. Dang, I can't say that's crazy, but wow. That person must have really, really loved that person to want to like go that far and do that. But I understand because it's completely disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I don't know. Did he beat the case? I don't know.
I wanted to know too, Supreme.
Finally made it to one of these. I know. Hey, what's going on? And I think what you're probably thinking is this is 20 questions with Jay. It is not. It is the complete opposite, honey. This is Kinky Infusion. So yeah, this will be every Saturday at 8 p.m. And this is all about sex. Okay. Yeah, I see the eyeball emojis. You're like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, this is Kinky Infusions. It's not 20 questions with Jay. So yeah, you're gonna be in for a handful. So if you want to, you can go to your bathroom real quick and grab your towel because you might need it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It happens way more frequently than people think because the level of loyalty and trust is so low these days. And that's so true. I would not convict him. I believe you. Yeah, that is so crazy to really think about because you don't know what some people are actually going through. And when they end up in situations like that, where you have to, it's not even when you have to make them make a choice because everybody's free to make their own choices. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like that. I ain't even gonna hold you because, child, crime of passion.
I feel like that does happen, like, way more often than you would think.
Yeah, I honestly think so. People do the craziest things for the people that they love. They really, really do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, old school eye emoji. Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't like what's the most like reckless thing you ever want your lover to do for you?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind them, like, fighting someone for over me.
Like another guy.
Yeah, that would be funny to me. I don't know, honestly, nothing, like what about you?
Mm. The most reckless thing I'd want them to do for me. Honestly, I wouldn't want them to do anything reckless
I
because I
know.
wouldn't want them to go away. But
Exactly.
breaking me out of prison, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's a real good one. That yeah. Breaking me out of prison. That's real. I feel like what if it was like going to steal a whole bunch of money just to take me on like the most perfect vacation or something like that.
That would be nice. I don't know, I would be worried, like, if the
We would pretty much
fact
be on the run if that was the case, and I just wouldn't know about it.
right. Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I'll be living my life all like I'll be living my life like it's golden, and you'll just be looking out for the cops, and I wouldn't even know what the heck is going on. Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. That's almost like have you seen Waist Deep?
No.
That's a good movie, but it kind of reminds me of that.
You got all these movie recommendations for me, I gotta write these down.
Let me see. Dateline is a whole ass show. LOL. Not Supreme talking about Miss Supreme. I looked at your profile picture. You got a man. Are y'all flirting in the chat?
I was
I'm
trying to
not
think
doing so.
if I had any other questions, like, designed for men, like Supreme asked, and I was struggling to
Questions
think.
designed for men. Okay,
Yeah.
how about this? Would you want to continue having sex with a girl if you all of a sudden just like out of nowhere felt unattracted to her with her clothes off? Like if you met her with her clothes on and you never had sex with her, so you never seen her with her clothes off, would you want to stop having sex with her if you found her unattractive because you're seeing her with her clothes off?
That's a good question. I feel like most guys would probably still do it.
I think they would, and they probably just wouldn't like hit you up again or something.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? They'll be like, "Yeah, that was great," and yeah, all right, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how they will think necessarily, but yes, cause yeah, be fishing like hell. Mm.
Catfish.
Oh, yeah, cause y'all be catfishing like hell. Most men would not stop. They don't care. I believe that too, honestly. Nah, I wouldn't. Number one excuse, my stomach hurt. What? That's a mean excuse. Why your stomach hurt, especially if we ain't go to dinner? I'll be like, so who cooked for you last night? What did you eat? I'll be like, so what did you eat? Oh, did you make it yourself? I would try to figure out why your stomach is hurting if it
Right?
has something to do with another girl.
And then
Because
I'd be like, "I'll make you feel better." Like, I would have no clue that this is an excuse, like,
you know
if
what I'm
someone said that
saying?
to
Like,
me.
yeah, most definitely. Supreme said, I got a shit. Oh, hell no. That would turn me the fuck off. So if you're trying to turn me off, you definitely did it by saying that shit. Because what? Bubble guts boo. Oh, y'all so annoying. I hate these excuses. Because these excuses sound like something that's like I'll be so mad. I feel like some females actually have dealt with situations like that where probably a guy told her, "Oh, he had to use the bathroom." What if did you hear the story with Diddy where who was it? I can't remember who it was exactly, but they had snuck out the window. Diddy had like gave them a drink or something and it was like, "Oh, let me go to the bathroom." And they went to the bathroom and they snuck out the window and they
I
like got
didn't hear
away or
that.
something like that. Child, that would be like one of these men talking about, let me go to the bathroom so I can use the bathroom and sneak out the window and leave.
That's
And the girl would
hilarious.
be like sitting there, probably put on some lingerie, waiting in the bed, and you just not coming back. And I'm like, ooh, that would make her want to cry. Let me see. So a long time ago, a girl wasn't smelling right downstairs. Oh, that's what I told her. That's why I told her my stomach hurt.
Honestly, you
Oh,
should have
man.
told her the truth so she maybe she, like, doesn't know, or if she does know, she needs to go to the doctor. That's my opinion.
If you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh my gosh. That is so crazy.
Because I feel like a lot of people are super uneducated about like different issues that girls have, like, infections and things that are easily treatable, and they're just not knowledgeable. So my like opinion would be to tell her the truth if she smells bad. I don't know. What do you think about that, Jay?
I believe you, but I feel like that has to do. I feel like the only people that will do that will be people that are more older and like care more about their body and stuff like that. Because yeah, like Damo was saying just now, I probably should have learned it. I was in high school a long time
Yeah,
ago. I probably
yeah.
shouldn't have. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I understand. Yeah, I understand for sure. Oh, what is this?
I feel
Hold
like
on.
lots of crazy stuff probably happened to everybody in high school because we just didn't know what we were doing. We were kids.
Yeah, that's for real. Let me see this real quick.
Supreme, you could probably say it in a nicer way.
I'm trying to see what this is, and I cannot see. That is so funny. I hope that's not what it is, child. Anyway, yeah, so it's so funny how there's like more guys in the chat tonight because yeah, hey Rooted, how you doing, love? Because we are about to get into Supreme was like, you better not, you better not. Yeah, Jay Blind. What happened? No, I was looking at this name because I was hoping that's not what I thought it was, child. I probably need to like remove them from here because I don't know. I was looking at Divinity.
You know him or something?
What's so hold on, how much? Oh, okay, nah, that's just somebody random. Okay, that's good actually. No, okay, so my church name is Divinity, and they actually are on my YouTube, and I'm actually about to take them off of there, child, because yeah, I added them a long time ago.
I
So I
know.
thought I was them. I was about to say, "What you doing on here, child? You need to be over here." Supreme said I'm out because he know what's about to come. So you guys, we are about to play Guess the Inches. So all my ladies is like out of here tonight. But Miss Supreme, I hope you still with me, baby. Yeah. And Jay Essentials, if you hear what's hopping. Tease, if you hear what's popping. Coach, if you hear what's popping. Honey, if you hear what's popping. So y'all can play Guess the Inches. Demo said facts, Preem. Child, y'all don't have to play. But I mean, I feel like y'all would know because y'all the one that have it anyway. And I know y'all should know how much like y'all is and whatnot. Okay. So we are about to play Guess the Inches. So I'm gonna show y'all two different things. And I want you to be able to guess to see what you think the inches are. And then I will tell you. Okay. All right. So the ladies are in the chat, period. All right. So we're about to play Guess the Inches, y'all. I'm about to show you the first item, and I want you to tell me how many inches you think it is. Okay. So this is item number one. Take a guess.
Can I guess too?
Yeah.
Okay, I say 3.
What's y'all guess? You say 3. That's a good guess. 4, 6. How is this 6 inches? 4. Hey, Cooking Beauty. So we're playing Guess the Inches, love. So I want you to take a guess. How long do you think this is? Honey said 3. 2.5. That's a good guess too. And Lunar said 3. So, you guys, the answer is 3 to 4. Yeah, I believe you. The answer is 2.5, which is so funny. Jay Essentials got it right on the dot too. It's 2.5 inches long. And my palm is actually 5 inches from here to here. Is 5 inches. So this is 2.5 inches long. All right, so the next item that I have for you guys, I want y'all to guess the inches and tell me how long you think it is, okay? So maybe I need to probably scoot back a little bit for this one. They're gonna be like, hold on, what do you mean? Dang, it look bigger up close. It do,
It
right? It
did.
do. It look bigger. So this is like a regular, this would kind of be almost like a regular size pencil. So when you put it up to it, just to kind of show you, it's like
It
much.
was hard to tell when it's up by the
Yeah.
camera.
So probably up to my face, you'll see that it's much smaller. All right, so this is the next one, you guys. So I want y'all to guess the inches and tell me how long you think it is, okay? How long do you think this is?
I say 12.
She said, geez, 13.5. I know, right? That is funny, child. 11.5, 13, 13.5. Let me show y'all again. How long do you think this is? It kind of goes from like my breast to my forehead in a way.
I feel like it's
Is that all
deceiving.
the answers? You
Sometimes it's
said
deceiving in the camera. Like,
it is. It is kind of deceiving in the camera. So let me put it up against this. Since you already know that this is 2.5 inches is long. This is 2.5 inches. Hey, Dice. So how long do y'all think it is? The whole thing. The whole thing. The base too. Yeah.
I always wonder that too, like with the dildos, it's like, are they giving you the length of like the insertable part or from the whole entire thing? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. They better not. They better be given the actual part that can actually go in. Like, why
Right.
would you do
Right.
that? That would be so stupid. So 13 or 14. If the base is added, then 13. The real question is who in the chat could take that? Okay. Period. Because, yeah. So, y'all, this is actually 12 inches long.
Someone said, am I in the wrong stream?
You're not in the wrong stream, and you know you're not.
Wait, it's
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, it's 12. It's 12 inches long. Yeah, that's 12 inches long. Can you imagine? Look at this thing. Yeah. This is 2.5. You could say that would be like 5, dang near.
The comparison.
The comparison is real, child. Yeah. Hey, Yasmin, it's been a while. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Model in house. Yes, you guys. So this is Kinky Infusions, and we had really, really fun with you guys tonight. Did you have anything you want to go ahead and say, Lunar?
Just thank you guys for watching as always. It's so much fun being here and I appreciate you guys like being so active in the chat.
Yeah,
And
we
thank you,
definitely
Jay.
had a really good time. Of course, thank you too. So we are going to be on Lunar's channel next week on Saturday at 8 p.m. So y'all better be able to come and have some fun because we're gonna switch up the games and do something a bit more different that will be more like interacting so y'all can like have fun with
Yeah.
us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But thank you guys for coming and having fun with us. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have an amazing night, okay?
Bye
Bye.
guys.